So what does a single man or person in their 50s do with themselves? Pretty much anything you want to be fair. As long as you've got the time and means to do it, then I guess why not? In my case, it's trying new hobbies, board gaming, Dungeons and Dragons, vlogging. Going to be doing some scuba diving this summer as well. Spending more time training, which is nice. Getting fitter. Lost a crap ton of weight. The classic, who hurt you, bro? For me, that's it at the moment. Just trying to live a more fulfilling life. Doing more, which I've not really done in quite a while due to obviously being not particularly well. And it's also about learning to be on my own, which I've not done for quite a while as well. The last relationship, 8 years. Prior to that, a 3-year relationship. Shortly prior to that, a 9-year relationship. So I've not really been single in a very long while. What's that about? I guess in total about a quarter of a century. So half my life. So my main thing as a single man in their 50s is being single. Seeing what that looks like. Can't say that I enjoy being without my partner and kids. I'm kind of enjoying the time it gives me to do things, kind of enjoying the freedom to do things, but yeah, to be quite honest, I would trade it all for the partner and kids, but that's not an option, so we've got to move forward as we are. As for dating, new relationships, things like that, I have literally no idea how that would look in future. At the moment, just not interested in the slightest. I think this last relationship has done such a number on me that even thinking about that right now is a no-go. So, yeah, I have no interest in that right now. That might change in future, don't know. If it does, I have no idea how that would work. You know, being 50 years old, where do you meet people? Tinder's probably not an option. I think you're well out of the age range of that. You know, you're not going to go to nightclubs. I don't think people meet in clubs anymore anyway. I think it's all online dating. So I have no idea how that would work. When we start thinking about that again, yeah, we'll have to look into it. But I'm far, far away from doing that right now. I really do not need that in my life. Relationships are nice when they're stable. When they're not, they're really not. Something I'm doing with my time is learning Spanish. I've started using Duolingo, which is, yeah, it's a bit too gamified for me. Given that I'm someone who is a big fan of games, it seems strange, but it is just too gamified. It seems like it's aimed towards much younger people with a shorter attention span. But I'm sticking to it. I'm on like a 20-something day streak so far. Don't want to give that up. I'm also looking at doing Spanish lessons, probably do an hour a week. Ooh, just get through the gate. I think that sounds about right to start. There's a local college that does Spanish. They start off at level 2. So I'm going to use Duolingo and like Spanish lessons either in person or online to get myself up to speed and then look at joining that college course. I'd like to become conversational in Spanish. That'd be great. I also watch a fair amount of TV set in LA and California in general, and it has bits of it where they speak Spanish, which isn't a problem. You turn subtitles on, but subtitles annoy the hell out of me. I think it'd be nice just to understand what's going on without having to use subtitles. On the subject of American TV, Lincoln Lawyer, very good. I think I'm on season 3 at the moment. No spoilers, please. Yeah, it's pretty good, but fair amount of Spanish. Yeah, just inspires me to learn. So pretty much at the end of today's little stroll in the park. It is very pleasant. It's not too hot today, actually. It's one of those days where there's enough sun that it's nice. Not so much that you're gonna get your bald head peeling. I hope we do get a bit more sun throughout the week. Get a bit of a tan. Whenever I think of tan, I think of the Family Guy episode with Stewie where he got tanned. Cracked me up. I saw a car in Eltham years ago, a white Audi, and the number plate said tanned. If I can find it, I took a picture of it. If I can find it, I'll put it up. It was genuinely quite funny. It just tells you all about the sort of people that drive white Audis. I think Audi drivers are the new BMW drivers. Not quite sure if they know what indicators do. Speaking of cars, I'm actually in the market for a new car. Before I got the car that I have now, I had a X5M. Before I had that, I had a 3 Series. I had Z4 Roadster, so feel free to use the appropriate word for that. Yes, the car I'm looking at now is a 3 Series convertible, because midlife crisis is a thing. I was thinking of a Z4 Roadster, to be fair, because like nothing screams midlife crisis like a convertible sports car. But I think the 3 Series will be better. At least it's got some luggage capacity and some rear seats. So nearly back at the car after a rather pleasant afternoon. Unfortunately, now we need to go shopping. The worst thing about being single, I think, is having to do your own bloody shopping. Not that I believe shopping is a woman's job or any stupidity like that. It's just my partner took care of everything, she had it all delivered. I'm terrible at sort of doing things like that, so I'm eternally grateful that she was happy to take that on. Yeah, did shopping every now and again, but not a fan. I'd rather do it online, but because it's only me, it's a small shopping order. I'm not paying for delivery for a small shopping order, so I have to drag myself to Tesco's every now and again, and I fucking hate supermarkets. Nearly as much as I hate clothes shopping. Which is damned annoying, because I have to do lots of clothes shopping at the moment. Nothing fits. I've lost about 30 kilos. Nothing at all fits. These shorts are tied up as much as they possibly can be, otherwise they're around my ankles. I tried on my work uniform for the first time in 8 months. I've not been on site in work for about 8 months. I tried it on last week. It's hysterical. It's a freaking tent. Can't believe I used to be like that, but the joy of steroid medications, well, corticosteroids and chronic illness, I guess. We're working on reversing all of it. We're going to do a video about that actually at some point. But anyway, back to the car and then Tesco's.